Okay.
And we're recording.
Hello. Okay. Tuesday, everyone. So, as mentioned, we're gonna go through the calls that Uneris posted about who we are. I think it will really set the tone going forward into how we can target our audience and learn how to brand ourselves better. Things that we have been hearing since day one, but hopefully we'll have a better idea, clearer idea on how to do it since it's broken down into three parts. But before that, I wanted to ask everybody, how are we doing with SC points?
0 right now.
All right! All on the same page?
But I sent 2 enrollments, yes, no, 2 days ago, and so we'll see.
Actually, Jeanette, if I'm not mistaken, I think I saw that you have two. I see.
Really?
Yeah.
I saw that too.
Yeah.
No way. Where'd that come from?
I don't know. Check the back office, but you have 2 points.
Oh, shit.
Frozen.
Somebody close it. Okay, SC2, guys.
Oh, nice, Jeanette. You're the first one.
Yeah, when we saw it, we got the email. Remember when?
Oh, that was that.
Yeah.
That's
but what's
right.
that was last month.
No, that was last week.
If you hit it on February 1st, you're good for this month.
Oh,
So
shucks.
she probably just go into your back office and see when they purchased.
Okay, yeah. Oh, wow.
I sent out. I've been sending out enrollments like there's no tomorrow. Like all those people from January are rolling over to February. So I'm hoping that they stick to their word and finalize their enrollments because that's like pending. I have literally, if I would have everybody close, I would have maybe like went beyond SC 2026. That's how many, and I'm like, oh my god. Somebody got bronchitis and ended up in the ER. Another one got their car hit, and I'm like, really? Right before you're supposed to purchase? All right, fine.
Oh man. So when that happens, do you like? At what point do you stop?
Other than that,
I said, at what point do you stop like reaching out and saying, hey, because I had 2 people actually tell me off, like, okay, enough already, leave me alone. And I'm like, okay, I'm sorry, you weren't clear. I won't.
Really?
No.
I guess what I do is I give them a few days. I ask them to give me a specific date on when they plan to purchase. And then about 2 days before, I'd be like, oh my God, looking forward to adding you to my group, blah, 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 as a reminder, And then the day of, like, hey, girl, just making sure that, you, as soon as you make your purchase, let me know so I could track your shipment. I want to make sure to add you in the group. I will make sure you get it in time. That's like kind of like my segue, like not telling them like, hey, hello, are you gonna do it or not? Like, hey, oh my God, we have to go in with at a certain angle so they won't feel pressured. And then that's usually when they tell me, oh, I really can't, or something came up. Like, okay, fine, then I'll add you to the next one, and then moving on, and I don't bother them anymore until like maybe a few weeks later. Or what I did recently was I posted up the Fearfully and Wonderfully Made invite, and then I tagged them on it as I can't wait for you to join, kind of just to keep them refreshed, like, hey, you mentioned that you wanted to do this, so it's been working. Slowly but surely. Don't get discouraged.
Yeah.
Like today I've been speaking to a lot of people from IG, transferring them over, sending them, the whole, hey, thanks for liking my post. I'm looking for X amount of women. Would you be interested or know somebody who will? Thanks. And that's it. I maybe sent it out to like about 20 of them. 5 of them responded. 2 of them are interested. It's a numbers game. You just got to do it every day. You gotta be consistent with it every day, and you'll start seeing the snowball effect. You know, because if you don't reach out to them, to the people that are going to enroll, if I didn't reach out to them, they wouldn't have reached out to me. So that's why it's so important to follow up with those messages.
Yeah.
As much as you can. Yeah. ¿Y tú, Yauri? No te oigo, you're on mute.
I've been sending like the cold invites with the script, so I've had a few people ask for more information, that sort of thing, but no enrollments yet.
Okay.
I had a few people from the cleaning challenge that inquire about that too. So.
Oh, good.
Perfect. And speaking about that, it kind of died out. I don't know what happened. Nobody like started to respond about their results. So if I think tomorrow would be the last day, we'll keep it open. And early in the morning, if you can tag the people that you added to and ask them if they haven't done so already to please post their weight loss or their results or whatever it is that they learned from the challenge, that this will be the last day it'll be open. And just follow up with them and see if they want to join the new challenge starting on the 15th, and let's close it from there, and then we'll start a new one next month. But I think it was pretty effective. Like it was really nice. I liked it.
I think it was like the most interactive ones, at least the ones that since I've been on.
There was one the last one that we had, was it in the burn for the bird? That was a good one. And this one too. So I really liked the way it was set up. I think the more we do it, the more practice we have, the easier it is to maintain. I just don't know how we're gonna do this prize thing, because maybe we can do individually with the people that you personally brought in. Maybe send them like a Shakeology sample if they're not on it, or an E&E or something. I don't know. Recognizing their weight loss or their results. What do you think?
Oh, yeah, that's a good idea.
Instead
Especially
of
for the ones that don't have it, and that way, they can see what this is all about, or like taste it.
Yeah, absolutely. Okay, cool. So tomorrow will be the last day. Let me just. I'm gonna close that challenge tomorrow, and then just remember to, since you're already admin, to remove the people that you add. So we'll do that tomorrow.
So do you think that's a date tonight? We should post like asking them like, oh, what are your results? What did you think about it? So that way they could respond either tonight or tomorrow, and then tomorrow just take it off.
Good idea. Okay, sounds good. I'm gonna volunteer you for that.
Oh, I thought you wanted us to individually send it to our people.
Well, just put the post, and then we'll tag the people underneath.
Okay.
Okay. All right. So February 15th, we're gonna officially start our Fearfully and Wonderfully Made challenge pertaining to the people that we're bringing in February. So I started the challenge in the bigger groups earlier because I felt like everybody was like womp womp, and I was like, espérate, let me revive. So I changed the title, whatever, and it's going good. I mean, not too many people participating, but they're watching, so that's nice. And I wanted to bring in a different vibe, not so much concentrating on the weight loss per se, but more towards faith and just loving yourself. And because honestly, it's hard to do it when your mind and your heart are not into it, and when everything is like all over the place, it's just another temporary thing in your life. But I feel that maybe if we connect everything, or attempt to help them connect everything, maybe we'll get a different vibe and a different results coming in to the group. And honestly, those are the people that I really do want to attract, because at least for me, for my challenge group, because that's who I am. You know, like that's just what I do. that's what says me. So yeah, let's see how it goes.
I thought it was actually perfect, because I think in order for people to really connect to their why, you have to make it more about weight loss and make it more about, like what's going on in their life, and it just adds more of a personal flair to it. So I thought it was perfect.
Yeah, thanks. And every month we'll try. Like, I'm trying to do something different every month that will get people engaged a little bit more. Of course, you can't force anybody. We have to motivate ourselves. You know, that's what it comes down to. But definitely keep tabs on your challengers and ask them, hey, how you doing? Did you see the new challenge going up? This is our second day, or third day tomorrow, whatever. I thought you might be interested in kind of giving it another try with this approach, and see what happens. Never know. So we'll be starting our separate one. I'll make a separate group this week, so we could start adding, hopefully, those people that join before then, by February 15th. And we'll restart day one on February 15th with whoever is in there. If it's 2 people that we have, it's 2 people that go in there. I just want to keep it focused for the team cup, our team cup people. And then when it's over, when February is over, either we put them in Faithful Wonder Woman, or we put them in your individual groups, whichever one you think they'll get the more support from. Okay. Anybody want to tap into that? I can't hear you.
No, I said sounds good.
Okay. All right. And then on February 18th, I'm just going down the calendar with the dates. February 18th, I actually have, we have a group called Sisters in Spirit in our church, and Crystal is actually part of it as well. And we're going to have a health and fitness evening with the women there. So I'm going to talk I'm going to share my story and talk a little bit about my, my journey and the coaching opportunity.
Her connection is bad.
Address and everything like that. Oh, you guys are there?
We lost
yes?
you.
What was the last thing I said?
That you're going to share your story.
Okay, so I'm going to share my story, and depending on how many women are interested, usually about 20 to 30 people go. Hopefully we get a nice list, and I was planning on dividing it amongst ourselves. So if we have not hit a C, this can be a big help for each of us, Let's see if that happens.
Cool.
All right, so that's for February 18th. And February 29th, February 27th, we're going to host a Shake and Share. Yay! You guys saw the invitation, right?
Yes.
No?
Yes.
Hello, you did it with me, Michelle.
I know I did it.
You must have seen it.
No, I know. I thought you meant you sent it. I was like, wait,
no, I didn't post it up yet. I because
I
we're
know,
still waiting.
because I have to confirm. Okay, I'm writing myself a note.
Okay, it's going to be definitely in your neck of the woods, in your building. We just don't know if it's going to be in your apartment or if it's going to be in the lobby of the building, right?
Mm-hmm.
So that would be at 1 p.m. from 1 to 3 p.m. on Saturday, right? Saturday 27th. And I think it'll be nice for all of us to be there if we can. I know, Yaudi, you said it is your daughter's birthday? Or your daughter's something?
It's her birthday weekend that day.
I can't hear you.
It's my daughter's
Her birthday weekend.
Yeah. So I don't know if I'm planning yet, but I don't. If I'm available, I'll come.
Okay, cool. That would be good. So that way we can each like share a little bit of what Shakeology has done for us, and then just little blending action and mingling action, and it's a nice way to just get involved with people that are interested in it. Because sometimes it's like they'll see it on Facebook or whatever, they're like, they don't even know what the heck we're talking about. They just think it's another shake.
Right.
And when we mingle and we get in their face about it and they actually taste it, like what we did in the Fit Club, remember, Jeanette? It was so like impromptu. We didn't even have a shake blender. We just like shake it up with like ice, and but it worked, and it did get one of them interested, right? Because one of them, she signed up as a coach, right?
No, that's no, she didn't. No, she said that it was a money thing, but to keep reaching out to her because she wants to do it. So she's a follower.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
But they liked it. They liked it, so it was it was nice interaction as well.
Mm-hmm.
Even if nobody like purchases anything, I think it's good for us to get that experience and be comfortable in what we're doing, because this is part of our business too.
Yes.
All right, wait. Do I have one more? Okay, on February 29th, we're going to open up another semi-challenge, if you want to call it that, or invitation to a 3-day refresh group. We saw, Michelle and I, on Friday, we were just scrolling through Facebook, and then we came across Ashley Salvatore's event for a 3-day refresh group starting on February 29th. And I was like, yo, this is super good. Like, she posted an invitation. Obviously, the 3-day refresh is on sale for $140 this month, so that is something else that we can advertise as well. And sprinkle throughout our posts and hopefully get somebody to purchase. I already have 2 people purchasing the refresh. And I haven't even posted anything, but just mentioning that it's on sale, they're like, oh, great, because they already have the 21-day fix. They just want to recommit now. So I'm like, hello, for $10 more, you can get the refresh and you'll get your Shakeology. And they're like, oh, perfect. So get them started on that. So I'm literally going to copy and paste what she put up. It was so good, right, Michelle?
Yeah, it was really, really good. And when we saw it, Giselle and I were like, oh, this is perfect. We're just like literally gonna copy and paste, like, because it's that good.
Yeah, there's a few little things that probably are like to tweak or whatever. But posting the invite on the 29th. So in between, oh my God, I feel like I'm out of breath, guys.
That time.
My God, I feel like I worked out, right? So let's see, we're on what day is today? The 9th. So maybe starting tomorrow, sprinkle every other day about the 3-day refresh, like with results. And there's a few good posts that we can grab from each other. I have a few on my page, and just bring them back up and say, good stuff about the refresh, and that it's on, by the way, it's on sale, ha ha ha. And then sprinkle it all across the next 2 weeks. And let's try to close in on some sales by the 26th, so that way they could be added to that challenge starting the 29th, which should roll over to March. So that's a good thing.
So it'll be
the
29th, the 1st, the 2nd?
Yeah, like that. Or what we could do is just create the urgency to order by the 29th so we can hit SC, right? And then start the actual group March 7th. Say we've extended the start date, and we'll start on the 7th or something like that.
That's something that we can even extend to our inactive people, because it makes them active too.
Exactly. So maybe what we can do is post an invite on in our groups, in our personal groups. So that way they can kind of wake up with a refresh. Because a lot of people think that they have to just be on Shakeology, and it's great. We want them on Shakeology, but if money's tight, then you give them the option of the 3-day refresh. Like, listen, this is half the price, and you do this once a month, and you could get this on a, you could get this on a monthly basis versus Shakeology until you're ready to afford it, and you'll still keep tabs on your weight loss, stay accountable with the group, with your workouts, and just give them an alternative, like, don't just let them be like, oh crap, I can't do Shakeology, that's it, it's over. Like, no, there's hope. So reach out to your inactive people with that. That's an option. And I think that's it so far for the dates. Yep, we went through the whole month of February. All right, how much time do we have left? They got 10 minutes. Poncho.
No, what is it, like 30? It's 30 minutes, right?
Like 40 minutes.
We have at least another 25 minutes.
Okay, perfect. Okay, so I really, really, really like this little session. We did it live on Friday, right, Michelle? And it was very impactful. Do you want to share a little bit of how what you experienced?
Sure. So I always kept asking myself, and even asking Giselle and even Unides, whenever like we would talk, I'm like, I don't know what my story is. I don't know who I am targeting. Like, I don't know. I feel like I'm just all over the place and just reaching out to people. Not necessarily anybody that has anything in common with me, but maybe they do. Maybe I don't know. So then Unides being I feel like the mama figure. And she's like, okay, but who are you? And I'm like, what do you mean, who am I? I'm like, I'm a woman, I'm a girl. She goes, okay. And then we just kept on from there. So she was like, okay, are you a mom? And I'm like, yeah, I'm a mom. She goes, okay, you're a mom. A mom of what? A dog mom, a fur mom, of a boy, of a whatever. So I'm like, okay, I'm a mom of a toddler, a 2-year-old girl. And then we kind of just kept evolving from there. It was more specific because I think I was thinking, okay, I'm a mom, I'm a wife, I'm a sister, I'm a daughter, I'm a friend, but just would leave it there. But she got me to think a little more outside the box. Okay, so you're a sister. So are you the oldest? Are you the middle? So it was kind of breaking things down. So it kind of got me thinking okay, so I can reach out to other moms that have 2-year-old little girls. We could have stuff in common, whether it's how do you wean them off their pacifier? How do you, transition them from a crib to a toddler bed? Stuff like that I can post, not necessarily just related to, Beachbody and Shakeology, but also to let them know that I'm a real person that is going through other things that they could be going through. So so we just kind of broke it down that way. And I think she did talk about it a little bit in her video on how to do that. So it was very, very effective. So I don't know if, when you guys saw it, if it got you thinking, but to me, it just kind of lit a bulb in me. And I'm like, oh, okay. So I'm so much more than just these quote unquote titles, Does that make sense?
And yourself frozen again.
I think she's frozen. But she looks like she's so concentrated. Yeah. I think she's trying to talk too.
Yeah.
She's breaking up.
Yeah.
Try to see if she moves.
No, she's not even blinking. Oh, there you are. Oh, no.
I can't
Hello?
see what's happening.
Oh.
Yeah.
Hello? Can you see me now?
Yes.
Yes.
Sort of.
Okay. Okay, so yes, Michelle, it's very effective. For me, it was like, because we're so 10 minutes. We're so on top, like layered people. Like we don't really go into deep levels because I guess of fear of
Sorry.
fear of letting people know who we really are. And for me, it really opened my eyes. Again, I froze, right?
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Meal, so annoying. So maybe what we can do is list those things. Can you hear?
I heard that you said list those things and then you're frozen again.
Did she freeze again?
Yes. This is so annoying. Okay, hopefully you can hear me now. So because of lack of time, I suggest that we go through each lesson and kind of post in the chat, maybe not in the chat, but maybe in the Team Conquer page, because that's where Winners posted everything, and we could post exactly what we got from each lesson, so that way it keeps us accountable and kind of lets everybody else see what the heck we're doing. Since because of lack of time or whatever. But just to kind of just run through, I put a couple of things like I'm a woman, 33 years old, mother of 3, a wife, been together since 1999, only person I've been with, a faithful person, a baker, cake popper, singer, photographer, bridal consultant, the eldest child, the older sister, and then I kind of listed what I am. Like I'm a thinker, I'm a forgiver, I'm compassionate, I'm optimistic. I love the beach. I'd rather be in hot weather than in the winter. I'm a believer, a lover, dreamer. So I kind of went in depth of who I am, and then for the second lesson, it kind of, which was to take time to understand who you are and how you can add value. So I broke it down and I'm like, okay, as a mom, how can I reach out to other moms? Can I add value by giving parenting advice? Can I add value by, sharing the healthy meals like she mentioned that we give to our kids? I'm a strong believer of breastfeeding. How can I add value to other moms that breastfeed? I breastfed for 2 years. I know what it's like. How can I add value to having a son that's super sporty, to all those sport moms, to all those football moms? I'm a vegetarian. How I need to share more of that because I really don't. What's the benefits of being a vegetarian? How has it affected my life? I'm Latina, Dominican, Puerto Rican, and Cuban. All those things make me me. I'm a ministry leader apart from being a Beachbody coach. How does that also affect my lifestyle? And so on and so forth. How can I add value to all those little people that are inside of me that I'm trying to reach out and that create, my avatar. And maybe we can pull that back out. That avatar that we created a few months back, and kind of tweak her a little bit more since we went in depth more with this activity, and really reach out to all those people that really are relatable to us, because I feel that sometimes we're so generic with our posts of working out and Shakeology, and Yeah, I'm driving to work or whatever. Those are so like general things. Like it's time that we really go into the depths of who we are made, like what we are made of, and really reach out to that person that is very similar to us and that needs exactly what we needed at one point, you know?
Yeah.
And then with level 3, how can we create those, be specific again with the theme post? Like I tried to do that with like Mommy Tip Monday and talk about it Tuesday, get people to open it up. Or Faithful Fridays, that was something that I came up with, and I think that has helped me kind of slowly start branding myself as that type of coach. You don't have to do the same thing as me or Neris or Saudi or nothing. You are you. Figure out who you are, figure out who your target audience is, and literally dart them out. Like do what you can, because people are going to reach out to you for you. You're part of a team, but you are a specific part of the team, a unique part of the team. And there's going to be people that you want to relate to. Everybody that comes to you, you don't want to just be just a random coach. You want to be somebody that they can be like, yeah, she understands me, so I think that sums it up in a nutshell. Do you guys have like any input on that? Because that's a no.
Sorry, no. Yeah, you know what? So I when I was writing down my list, I kind of felt like there's so many parts to me, and it's like I think what you said, Giselle was right about what stops you from sharing is that fear, like of just putting yourself out there too much. So it's like you want to live out loud, but it's like not too loud. And then, so I feel like I still struggle with that, because there's things that, like 5 things happened today that I was like, oh, I could post about that. But then I didn't for whatever reason. I was like, I don't have time. And then I just kind of like went and did something else. Like, so I just feel like sometimes like, is it too much? Is but I just need to do more. I just need to do it and stop like cutting myself off. But, I wrote my list down too, and I was like, oh, there's a lot of parts to me. I could talk about a lot, but then I think what's important is you have to add value. And I feel like some of the stuff I'm just like, I don't want to just post to post. I really want to like be deep. And I think I overthink it, which is what you guys say stop doing.
Yeah, I think you just need to set that time aside and plan your posts if that's all you do for your power hour.
Yeah.
At least once or twice a week. And, the more you do it, the better you'll become at it, and you won't feel like you're resisting, to try to like come out there and be all that you can be and stuff like that. Because there's somebody out there waiting for you, Missy. There's somebody out there waiting for that specific post, so they could be like, yes, I want her as a coach. And yes, I can relate to her. Like, think about that one person that needs to hear this. Don't think about the other people that are around you. They're irrelevant. I've already learned to put them in buckets, family and friends, all aligned. I'm like, you know what? This is not even for you. This is for that person that I don't know that really needs to hear this,
Right.
And you'll be surprised once you start doing that. You'll get random, like this whole entire week I got random messages of like, oh my god, I needed to read that right now. And I'm like, that's it. And that's who it was. Like, you were one of them too, Jeanette, with that video that I posted.
Yeah.
You were the only one. I was like, well, then that message was for you, and that's it. And that's all that matters.
Yeah.
So don't be scared.
Don't be scared. Like I just posted something, and obviously unrelated to Beachbody stuff, but somebody put me or sent me like a challenge, a motherhood challenge. Like in the past, I've seen these things and be like, oh, that's cute. Yeah, I'm not doing that. But because it kind of makes me vulnerable. And I just, as we were talking, I said, you know what, let me just put my collage together, and I put it out there. And I don't know, there's nothing wrong with people knowing that I love my daughter, but I don't know, I don't know. But when I see Michelle, when I see you do it, I'm like, oh my God, I love it. It's just so sweet, it's genuine, it's real, and I just love it. But sometimes I feel like, oh my God, can I do that